Good evening. Allow me to greet our distinguished guests, of course, headed by our former President, President Joseph Estrada. Ang tawag ko sa kanya, siya ang aking among tunay. Mula nung siya'y naging Pangulo, ang tawag ko kay Pangulong Erap ay ang aking among tunay. Hanggang ngayon, kahit tayo napalaran na, boss, among tunay. Good to see you po.
Oh my God!
Thank you very much, Madam President. Distinguished guests, my friends. It certainly is gratifying that in the course of my present visit to the United States, I should once again be accorded the opportunity to meet with the people who understand me or misunderstand me most.
His Excellency, the Ambassador from the People's Republic of China, our good friend who has fostered so many relationships in the time that he has come as the representative of the People's Republic of China, His Excellency Ambassador Wang Liang.
I'd like to thank all of you. I remember that our relationship, the relationship between the two countries can be opened up at one of 2 points by the historian or the curious investigator into world events. One, the military, which was Admiral or then Commodore Dewey, sinking the Spanish fleet under Montojo on May 1st, 1898 in Manila Bay, and with
all of those of you who have worked hard in the association of the Chinese-Philippine understanding that we have tried to work on since the diplomatic ties were normalized in 1975. I have been lucky enough to have been able to attend many of the commemorations of the Chinese-Philippine Day as we are doing now. And it is because, well, certainly because, in fact, it is, in my view, a very important relationship that we must continue to evolve as the years go by and as the changes that we have seen around the world are affecting our own status within the region.
Mr. President, I cannot but be candid. I would not be candid if I did not speak to those misunderstandings and the adversities which we have faced together. For the world faces challenge and change. We are in a period of ferment. As one of your great writers has said, you have passed through a period of torment, an ordeal, perhaps of tragedy.
And with that cooperation and with that communication, I think that we have been able to find a way to grow and to make stronger the relationships between our two countries, the People's Republic of China and the Republic of the Philippines. In many ways, the signing of the diplomatic agreement between the People's Republic and the Republic of the Philippines in 1975 was just a formalization or normalization of an informal relationship that has been shown to go back at least to the Tang Dynasty.
Can there be hope for us, the poorer nation, to let America reclaim her role, her historic place, and our historic relationship with the poorer nations of the world, the members of the third world, my world, for that is your rightful place, Mr. President.
And that is how long the relationship between the Philippines and China has been going on, and with this is at very many levels. And with the addition now of with the decision in 1975 of the signing and normalization of diplomatic relations between our two countries, we formalized that informal relationship and added another facet to our dealings, in that we added government to government, and that has been something that I believe has been very advantageous to both our countries. And so how do I see the future between China and the Philippines? All of those we will encourage. But I learned a term at one of the conferences I was invited to in China, and it is a good term because it is, I believe, presents for us another opportunity to grow closer. And that term that I learned from the Chinese is people to people. And I think that it is another place, another area, another direction that we can explore to strengthen our foundations, to strengthen the foundation of our partnership, our friendship, and so that we move forward together into the future. Global community, both in politics, both in diplomacy, also in business, and so that it is not possible any longer for a single country to make its own way and say that they will succeed. I truly believe that it is the partnerships and alliances that we as a country will make with our friends and allies and partners around the world that will keep the stability of our economic recovery. And I think that, again, the synergy that will come from that cooperation is what I believe will bring us forward to a bright future. And my congratulations to the awardees. I thank you all for putting in the Hall of Fame my mother, and I think I may be biased. I think it is just right because China cannot find a greater champion than my mother in the Philippines. So thank you very much, and we look forward to continuing fostering this relationship, making it stronger, making it deeper, and to the advantage of our two great countries.